Good evening. I'm sounding like my brother. Good evening, and welcome to another edition of the Home Service. No, we're not. We're three men in the Vape Show. Gaz has made it. We didn't think he'd make it. That's why we were all a little bit all over the place. Fast running that, brother. Well done.
I'm sweating. I am sweating.
Are you a bit sweaty?
I'm a bit sticky.
I like being a bit sticky. Do you like being a bit sticky, Harley?
If anyone saw a big flash and then something blurry run past it with Gaz on his way home.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to take any meme shots of Harley and put it on the Yorkshire tea stuff, not Yorkshire tea, Tetley tea, that's what we now call him. He is the Tetley tea man. I don't know what his name is. What's his name in from Tetley tea?
I have no idea.
We're going to have to find out what his name is.
I'm a bit wonky. Dean just said I'm wonky.
You're a bit wonky.
There's a knack. There is a knack you need with this camera and my stand thing. You need a 10ml bottle, and I put that under there.
Look at the concentration. It's like he's got his little tongue out.
It's a little bit. That's better. A little bit better.
Gaz, where have you gone? Gaz?
Thank you very much for everybody who's joined us in chat again. You are a bunch of stars. Big love to all of you. Tonight's show is just us three. We're going to be doing your deals. We're going to be doing your tech. We're also going to talk about the giveaway, which we have got a chance a little bit later on from the Rochford project. This is really, really nice stuff. You've got a chance to win their 2 brand new flavours. We'll be doing that a little bit later on. Also, just a little bit of an update on the Facebook giveaway that we're doing, which is on our page. I'm sure Matt is in chat. He was doing the ironing, I think. He did send me a picture. He was doing the ironing. Matt is going to spam our the Facebook group out there. Go join the Facebook group. We're extending the giveaway for an extra week. Go and join it. Find the post and put done underneath it. And next week we're going to be drawing it. You get a chance to win 2 bottles of the Rochford Project. You also get the Free Max 100. You
Apparently,
also
Matt will do your ironing for a week.
It will be. You also get the new chopping from Vladin, and that's actually got a little bro logo on the back of it. Ooh. And you also get a 3 Men and a Vape Show t-shirt, and you will get the first one off of the production line. The first one. Over £100 worth of prizes. Go join the Facebook group, people, and do the done bit. So, that's that bit out of the way. So, how is everybody?
Yeah. I'm glad it's Wednesday.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's nice. We're halfway there.
Sorry, guys. I'm just glad to be back. Do you know, it weren't until I realised that I won't be able to do last week's show that I thought, you don't realise how much you enjoy something until it's not there. And I was like, I won't be able to do Wednesday. And then I jokingly said to our lass, I'll still be able to do it on holiday one. And she went, maybe being serious? I was, yeah. And then a bit later, I was like, you do realise that's Lily's birthday, don't you? Oh, shit. And then So that I was messaging Aiden all week going, mate, I'm going to try. I've sorted deals out for you. I recorded the deals and sent him all the links just to get everything ready, just in case I couldn't come. And then it was like nearly time to go, and I'm like, babe, I've got time to do it. Shall I do it? But that's why I looked really crap last week. So it's really good to be sat in my chair with my lights on, my green screen up. I feel a part of it again and not just like some outside.
Big love to the CBW clan as well. Nice seeing Devil Vapor. Big love to you, brother.
Yeah, I wouldn't have been that brave going live when you're away and it's your daughter's birthday. No.
I've done it when I've gone away with Rich, old bloke I play snooker with. He goes away and I go in and we watch a bit of racing. And I've done it a couple of times when we're on last of the summer vapes. It's very, very hard because normally when we're there in Skeg Vegas, there's not enough decent internet.
Yeah.
So you're sort of it's up.
It's a normal regular stream then.
It is. Yes. Gaz, don't because I've been looking at it and
It's sweet this week. It's all gone perfectly.
Well, we're only 5 minutes in. Well, it's that time, ladies and gentlemen. I know you've all been loving this tune. We are going to make a proper remix of the do. It's actually going live on other people's shows. People are singing this now. So yeah, it is the hello to the people who are catching us on the replay. You mean the world to us as much as the live people. We've got to play the jingle. Here it goes.
Do. Say hello to the people who left a comment. Do. Say hello to the people who left a comment. Do. Say hello to the people who left a comment. People who left a comment. Do. Say hello to the people who left a comment.
Christmas #1, I'm telling you.
I've got to go for it. Do you know the upsetting thing about that bumper is no one can see how much me and Aiden are smiling throughout the entire thing. Just a proper Cheshire cat. Yeah, that's brilliant.
I think we need like a reggae mix.
Yeah, I'll do that for next week.
Reggae. Or in our chat, give us what do you want for next week, and Aiden, the DJ, will spin it some. I don't know what I'm saying. Spin some music.
I've been doing auto-tune with my little girl today, just doing questions and stuff. And I did sit down earlier, open my laptop and think, oh my gosh, we need to auto-tune it. Yeah. It'll definitely make Christmas #1 auto-tuned. Anyway, on with the actual section before we have to play it again. Black Country Vapor came along and said, my missus does not smoke. She was not keen on me vaping, but she read up on the science behind it and made her up her own mind and would rather have in vape and not smoke. The only thing she moans about is the amount of gear I buy, and I'm banned from using the Titan RDTA in the house. Big shout out for RDTA user. We will dominate eventually. Do you ever find that to be an issue? Because I don't do it as much now. I own a shop. I don't do it because it's cheaper, but I used to frequently buy things. I'd be really bad for going to a shop to buy a battery and walking out and spend 120 quid. Is that just me, or sure that's not just me?
Yeah, I don't think I've done that. Have you, Flack?
I don't really want to talk about spending money. I've had an expensive week.
Have you?
Yeah.
I suppose it's because we get...
Don't.
I suppose it's because we get stuff sent to us all the time, so we're not as hungry as being fed by the review stuff.
Yeah, the new bits in.
Yeah. Sam M said, I do hope we're getting a wee cheeky discount to go with the show. 30% on 30%. £30. We get 25%. Come on.
Yeah, well, 25% off of Vapemill. I think he might be meaning the Rochford.
All right.
But you get 25% off at Vapemill up until 12 o'clock. Does that start at 9 o'clock after the show?
Yeah, it starts when the show finishes, yeah. And to be fair, you're in for a good chance of winning some juice. So you can get some free Rochford project.
Stick around.
Thinbar 1979 said, I managed to catch the end of the show the other night, and after seeing the deals on Vapemill, I went straight away, ordered the Aspire Mix. It was easily £15 cheaper than anywhere else. Cheers, and thanks for upgrade to fast track delivery too, top service. I will definitely be back. It's a very fast-selling mod, by the way, for anyone that's thinking about getting one but not quite sure. The Aspire Mix is massively popular. Paul Schofield said, just watching the replay, I had to stop watching the live stream and doing some work. Great show as always. Christopher Edwards said, watching the replay again. Need to get the kids to bed early. Excellent show. Gary Kennett, who won last week's juice, did he not?
No, that was
Thought
Liz. Liz won that.
All right. Anyway, Gary Kennett, thought I'd say hi here as we'll be watching the repeat next week. The repeat, da-doo-da-da-doo-doo.
He's a lovely bloke,
Good
Gary
luck.
Kennedy. Big shout out to Gary.
Good luck with the show tonight. Hope you've got my new... and I've got my new Rochford Project juice, cinnamon, crimson seed, and curious curdle. Yum. Melanie Baxendale, great show, always is. I did have to go the review a few years ago, and I didn't think I was too good, so I put it to the side. Frankenmeister, subscribe to Munchkin's channel. Lovely show as always. Crew, thank you. But back to Melanie, I think we've talked about this a lot, especially with Skint Vapor with his mashup. And I think a lot of people get put off at the fact of they're not very good.
Yeah.
But I think the thing is you've got to realise is that's like saying you're not very good at Spanish. If you've never tried to do Spanish, you have to learn to do it. And the only way you can learn to do it is by doing it. There's not a way you can actually practice unless you're going to sit in your front of your
on
mirror.
your own.
And then obviously the edits as well, because especially me, I edit profusely. So anyone that's thinking of starting a channel, don't matter how rubbish you think the video is, just go for it. And I think a lot of common people, a common excuse would be I don't like the sound of my own voice. But the truth is no one does. Even singers quite often say we don't like the sound of their own voice. So if you're thinking of doing a channel, just start it. Thank you to everyone in the comments. You've been wicked. And sorry I jittered a bit and it seemed to take a while. But we talked. It's all good.
Don't forget, you people on the replay, you matter to us. You do matter to us. Just a little bit before we get on to, we'll start off with the tech. Just a little bit, just like, you know, the comments, what I put on there, it's okay to be not okay. I've had a bit of trouble with my wife. I've let a couple of people know. If you do follow the channel, you will know that my wife did have cancer 4 years ago. And it's been a bit of a struggle the last 2 to 3 weeks. We did find out that Lou's got a lump and it is actually a tumour, but we don't know if it's cancerous yet. We've got to do a biopsy on it. So things have been a little bit struggling on my side for the channel. So that's why there hasn't been that much content out. But we'll be back to normal. My head's not up my arse, so we'll be back to normal. So we just thought I'd let you know that as well. Right, Flatcap, you absolute sexy bugger, you.
Send Aiden some love, folks. Send him some hearts.
Thank you. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not looking for that, but I have had people saying, "Where are you? What's happening?" And that's the reason behind it.
Yeah.
So, right then.
Cool. Are you
What
ready
should we
for
do?
me? You ready for me?
I'm always ready for you, bro.
I have a jumble. I have a jumble sale of devices and products and pods. Mostly, no, that's not mostly pods. Let me share the screen. That'd help, wouldn't it? Sorry.
Right, we'll get rid of the header.
Right, starting off with a pod. You see that all good? We're all good on screen?
We're good on screen. There we go.
Well, I did mention this a few weeks ago, the eLeaf Pico Compact 60-watt pod mod. So it's a single 18650. Reminds me a little bit like the Swag and the Swag 2 and all the other Picos and things like that. But this is obviously with a pod, which is 2 mil or 3.8 milliliters if you're non-TBD. As far as I know, it comes with a 0.4 GTL coil, USB Type-C, and there's a little display as well. Quite a cute little thing. I'm not quite sure about this bondage chain. What's that about? I think it's like a cap you take off.
Well, I was looking at the chain, and the chain looks like it's designed to go on like your keys or something. But surely then the drip tip protector would fall off.
I think it's one of them where I can imagine me, if I get it or whatever, and then that lid, because it's attached by a chain, it's just going to flap about every time you vape it, and it probably won't click in very well, and it'll just drive me berserk, and I'll probably end up ripping it off.
Oh, yeah, I thought it was like a keychain type thing, but it's not. It holds it on so you don't lose it, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't see why. And unless I'm wrong, and when you take the lid off, you can put it on what looks like the battery cap top, which would be amazing if it does that.
Big love to everybody in chat. That is so nice of you. Thank you so much. Big love to you all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Wismec R440 and R80 does that, doesn't it? Because I didn't like it at first, and I realised it clips onto bottom. So that would be, and it does look like it possibly could. I don't know.
That's what it needs to do. If it doesn't do that, then I'll sulk. Right, moving on, guys. I'm gonna get the pods out of the way because that's just better. So you can all switch off for 5 minutes. Something from hello. Something from
didn't you? Something from
Something from Hippo Vape.
Hippo Vape.
Who's heard of Hippo Vape? There's no in chat if you've heard of Hippo Vape, because I certainly hadn't. This device might have been out for 10 years, I don't know, but I've never seen it before, so it's counted as a new product. This is the Adapt. It's a B with the word adapt afterwards. The Badapt, the Badapt, I don't know. Anyway, it's a 40-watt single 18350 device. It comes with a little RBA head as well, and it's up to 40 watts, USB Type-C, 2 mil capacity.
I like the copper one.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty cool. It looks very plain looking. Oh, Liz likes the one as well. But Hippo Vape, I hadn't really heard much about Hippo Vape before, so I thought I would have a look. Yep, sorry, Paul, more pods. Bearing in mind, folks, there's probably at least 5 pod systems a week I don't include.
Yeah, we get sent most of them.
That's why now we're finding ones called Hippo Vape, and I'm not showing you all the latest stuff from Vaporess or whatever.
John Best said Hippo Vape makes some okay stuff.
Cool, nice one.
Mech Tavish wants to know if the Pico is 18650.
It is. It's a single 18650. Yes, up to 60 watts. The last of the pods from Vape. Oh, I've done it again. The bloody thing. There you go. Big shout out to Blazing Vapes. He showed this on Sunday. Beat me to it. This is the Vupu V suit.
Ooh,
a weird name. It's uses the PNP Vupu PNP coils. We've got the usual PNP pod, 2 mil capacity, 1200 milliamp hour battery, which is pretty good, up to 40 watts. And there was something else. Oh, it's obviously more designed for mouth to lung. The coils they recommend, obviously, the higher resistance coils.
So is that pod actually, you can use that in the X and all the other ones then?
Well, from the images I've seen, it didn't look like the same pod, but they're calling it a PNP pod that takes the PNP coils.
Right.
But that, from the images I saw, it didn't look like the same pod that you get like with the drag and the, all the others. So, yeah.
Turtle Vapor's got it on the way.
Dean's got V-suit and his smaller brother. Oh, there's a smaller one as well. Right, let's move on to some good stuff. First of all, we'll start with another interesting one. Not a very good picture. I do apologise. And it comes like that. Very bad pictures. But this is the Auguse. It's AUGUSE. That's the name of the company. This is the Chaos, which is a 22 millimeter RDTA. However, it can also be converted into an RTA and RDA, so it does everything. It's an RDTTA DATDA. 3 mil tank. Apparently, it's more set up for mouth to lung. And I did have. I don't know what I've done.
So it's only 3 mil then.
3 mil, yeah. So only
so
small.
what's it going to be? 24 or something like that.
It's a 22 millimeter.
22.
Yeah. I thought I had a picture of the deck somewhere, but I can't seem to see it anywhere.
It's going to be a nice little one, isn't it?
It's pretty cool, but I'm sorry about the picture. When I get more information on this and better pictures, I will hopefully show you next week.
Top airflow.
I used to have one like that, very, very similar, and I've just been looking at Google and I can't find it or think what it was called. I'll post it in group if I think I've got one in the shop, I'm sure. So if I have, I'll post a picture tomorrow. From that one that I had, that's very similar design. It was very good to use, although I did start to get a dodgy flavour from it.
Looks like top airflow as well. So something interesting, a nice 22 mil RTA, RDA, RDTA. Right, this one. Now, usually when I take these images, I type down the details in the as the title. So you might see up the top here, I usually put what's what. This one, for some reason, I haven't. But I know it's called the 5G Vape Rage RDA.
Ooh, the Rage.
I know it's 24 millimeters, squonk pin, all that kind of stuff. I have another picture of the deck. It's like a 4-post deck.
The box is definitely going to love the drip tip.
Oh yeah, it's a bit swirly as well. Yeah, another company name I hadn't heard of, 5G Vape. Interesting looking deck, bottom airflow.
Yeah.
Something a bit different. I quite like the different contrasts in the colours. Pull it back in.
I like the look with the airflow as well, because obviously it's coming through and it's going across that bar, isn't it? Yeah. Straight across that bar.
I don't know what the availability is going to be like on this because obviously it's 5G vape I'd never heard of before. So a lot of people saying no for the Ultim.
Is it a clamp or is it actually screws?
It looks like it's just 4 posts with screws. They're the big fat screws that you get on some RDAs I've seen.
I like them a lot better than the worst ones I ate are just where the flathead screws. You know, because you try to your screwdriver slips off, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it's not too bad in that instance because you're kind of pushing your screwdriver straight down. But it's when they're like flathead on the side that's when you spin off, don't you?
Yeah.
When you're screwing straight down, it's a lot easier.
I do like the look of the airflow.
The best thing about them types of screws is if the screw's cheap and starts to wear away, you can still use your pliers or something to tighten and loose it because it's got the grip and it protrudes.
Yeah. John Vaping Joke has just said, have you seen the new Nano deck? Well, guess what, John? The Wasp Nano S RDA. I've kind of featured this the last few weeks. From a big shout out as well to Vaping Scotsman because he sent me this image on Facebook. Thank you very much appreciated, you legend. Thanks, Graham. Dual coil deck, 24 millimeters.
I like the look of that.
Looks very interesting.
Yeah,
Looks pretty cool. The original for a single coil was it wasn't tight to fit a coil in there, but it wasn't like loads of them.
no,
Yeah. But I imagine this is going to, only 2 millimeters bigger and you can get 2 coils in there apparently. So I still think it's going to be a bit tight in there. But I mean, the thing about the original was just how simple it was, wasn't it? Simple to build on, worked really well. Simple airflow. Let me zoom in on that.
I like that.
You don't like screws, Aidan. They were flatted, unfortunately.
Are they? You see, the first batch of the original Wasp was actually just normal grub screws, and then the second batch they actually changed it to them sort of screws for some reason.
Yeah, looks cramped. Yeah, it does look pretty. I mean, I can imagine you're going to struggle to get some big chunky coils in there, but yeah, I think it looks.
You're going to get some good flavour from it though.
The same kind of shape and style to the original, so I think that will do quite well. 25 mil. Do apologise, Scotsman's correcting me again. 25 millimeters apparently. Right, on to
the airflow on that's going to be interesting though because you've got looks like you've got 3 airflow. On the left hand side as you're looking at the picture, you've got your big airflow. It looks like there's another airflow, doesn't it?
No, I think that's the leg. On the original.
Oh, your legs, yeah, it is, yeah.
And it has that little notch, so when you tighten the coil down on the screw, it doesn't ping out. Yeah. Could the Nano Wasp just take one big coil? The original, you could get a fairly sizable coil in there, but because of the way the airflow works, and this was kind of straight across, it was quite tight. But it was possible.
To get one big coil in there, you're gonna have to. I suppose you could do it.
Yeah, what sides?
You're stretching it a bit.
Yeah, you'd have to go. Yeah, it might be interesting to do. It is more designed for dual coil, isn't it? Really, I'm sure you could get a single coil done, but would it be at a funny angle? Yeah, we'll see. For all the mech heads out there, just a little teaser from Immortal Mods. The Lycan by Immortal Mods. This is the only picture I've got, folks. So, yeah.
I don't want to know what's on his finger.
So as soon as I get more information on that, I'll let you know. Another teaser. This is teaser number 3 from Vicious Ant. This is the next picture of the marquee. We're all not sure. The marquee. This is looking pretty cool, though. I don't know how well you guys can see that.
Yeah, I do like the look of that.
That looks pretty smart in there. Still teasing. Obviously, I think a lot of people are going to have issues with this recess.
Yeah,
I don't have any information. Yeah.
I hate it when they did that. Why have they put a recess on it?
I don't know.
Because if you haven't got the exact sort of size tank or whatever else you're putting on it, RDA, it's going to have a gap on it, and then if you can't put anything any bigger.
That's right. Yeah. And I was when I was looking at this picture, I was thinking it looks like a single, probably 21700, but I'm not sure. I can't really tell. Anyone else got any? I think it's a single 21700 device.
Yeah, it sort of looks like that, doesn't it?
It does.
It's very hard to tell from this angle.
Turn your head like half, like 90. Yeah. No.
Yeah, it does look nice though.
Moving on to something which I really don't get, so I'd love people to know people's thoughts. We recently had the Vaporesso Gen S after the original Gen, and the Gen S came with the NRG S tank. This isn't a very good picture, so I do apologise, but this is the deep dark web. The Vaporesso Gen X. Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
It's very blurry. It comes with the same NRG S tank, 220 watt dual 18650 device, same Axon chip, but it's the Gen X. Now the only difference I can see is a slight shape difference. You see this line down the middle there.
Yeah, it's a bevel, isn't it?
Bevel, yeah. But apart from that, I can't tell what the difference.
Well, what's the difference then?
I don't know. I don't have a load of information on it yet, so maybe there is something different. But it's still 220 watts, still NRG S tank, dual 18650. Unless the details I got are wrong and it's perhaps a dual 21700.
That would make more sense, wouldn't it?
That would make more sense, yeah. Oh, thanks, Darren. Darren saying it's airplane grade aluminium. I mean, come on, why? So that's the one thing the X apparently has airplane grade aluminium.
I want to vape it. I don't want to fly it.
I've noticed a few manufacturers are starting to use aeroplane grade. And you can...
What does it matter? It's aeroplane grade.
Yeah.
I think it means. I think the point of it being is it's super durable, but it's also very light. I can't remember what I reviewed last week that had it, and it were proper light. So maybe that's why they're doing it, but it doesn't seem like a very good selling point to me.
Well, what bothers me is the S was basically not much of an upgrade over the original. There wasn't anything different, just
exactly the same.
Exactly the same. And it was like, well, the Gen's a great mod, don't get me wrong, but and then they're bringing this one out, and the only bonus is apparently, thanks to Darren, the aluminium from an airplane.
But obviously following the Apple side of business, where we just keep adding a letter to the end and bringing the same device out.
Yeah.
I wonder if it comes with a black box.
No. I don't know.
That would be worth buying, to be fair.
Oh, my mod's broke. That's it. Take the black box out. We'll find out exactly what's happened to it.
Oh.
There's a joke there as well, but you can't tell it.
If you can't tell the joke. On to teaser. Sigeli. I'm getting some good names this week, aren't there? Some good. This is the Sigeli 213 Fog. It's a dual 18650 device, Type C. It comes with a fog tank, which you might think it looks similar to the whole Vupu job is.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
5 mil capacity, and there'll be 4 coil options. I'm sorry about these pictures this week, guys, but I've had to do a bit of digging. It's been a bit quiet. It's been a bit quiet. So I've been.
How much you betting it's got LED lights? Because Sigeli loves a bit of LED lights.
Well, I don't know. Look at this. It looks fairly straightforward. I quite like the kind of screen position. You can see a charging port down and right by the side there. I'm not sure about the firing button. This is the only picture I've seen so far, but
I don't know about anybody in chat, but it does look a little bit 2017, doesn't it, though?
It does look a bit dated, and they've just thrown these new style of kind of tanky pods on top. Tanky pods. That is the...
Mate, that is definitely what I would call it as well, tanky pods.
The tanky pod. More or less exactly the same as the old 213, yeah.
Well, that's what Vupu literally called theirs, isn't it? They called theirs a pod tank. That's it. We didn't think of any fancy names. We went, it's a pod and it's a tank. It's a pod tank.
Pod tank. Right, on to the last one. Probably quite a few people might have seen this already.
Las Vegas, nice to see you, brother.
I've got one on the way. I imagine a few people have as well. Slideshow. Another terrible picture. I've got some more on this. This is the Watofo Next Mesh Pro. If you'd had the original OF-RF Next Mesh tank, I thought it was a really good tank. Loads of different coil options, the whole OF-RF conical coils. Of course, they've been kind of bought out or gone in with Watofo, and now they're all linked with Smok. But anyway, this is the Pro tank. 24 millimeter. There's loads of different coil options. I'm going to show you a picture of a very interesting coil in a minute. Obviously, there'll be the TPD tuner version. There's a 4.5 and a 6mm bubble glass as well. It comes with a couple of cool extras. The first thing is, oh, come on, slide across you. A rebuildable deck.
Ooh.
2-post rebuildable there, bottom airflow.
I like that airflow.
I like it. I hope it comes with the green arrows as well.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
like that airflow.
Rebuildable deck, bottom airflow, looks pretty cool. I don't know, actually, I'm saying it comes with this and that. I don't actually know if the rebuildable deck comes with it, but they're calling this the Next Mesh Pro kit. So I'm imagining it's kind of like, you know, the whole pro vapor kind of thing. So
yeah.
I'm hoping it all just come in the one package. The other interesting thing about this is one of the coils they're banging on about is this one, which is literally what you can see here. It's a mesh and a parallel coil within the same stock coil.
Why?
Well, they're going on about how it's supposed to bring out the best of two types of coil and blah, 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 blah. 0.15, 65 to 85, 80 watts recommended. I don't know, but it's something interesting. There's also going to be a Clapton mesh coil, which is all the rage at the minute. And there's a couple of the conical style as well. I'm going to be pretty cool. For a sub-ohm tank that you can also get a rebuildable for, that's a new thing recently. So
yeah,
it's good to see Topo doing it as well. Yeah.
All that coil makes me think of is, you know, when you've got like, you tell a kid they can make their own dessert or something, and they're not quite sure what to put on it, so they put everything on it and it completely ruins it all.
Yeah.
That is what that makes me think of.
Dad, I want cucumber on it.
Well, the thing is that they've got to have got this right, because you're going to have different resistances of the two types of metals. Then you're going to have different ramp up times. Oh, apparently we're buffering and Aiden's crashed.
Oh, we are. We've gone red, mate. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Are we back? Or are we gone?
No, we're still red. Oh! Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video maintained, such as... It's come back. We're back.
Just a little glitch in the matrix. It's all good. All good in the hood.
Yeah, we're
it's
back.
me talking about Mesh so much. Mesh has crashed YouTube.
No, we've gone again.
Oh no!
Why is that doing that? I've got green and everything says green. Come on. Yes, we're back. I think we're back. It's back. It's okay. Close back on. Back on now. Back on. It's Dino's fault. I'm blaming Dino.
Too many CBWs.
Right, it's saying here that I've got streams okay. I'm not losing any frames or anything.
Let us know we're all good, folks.
We should do it COVID-19 style. You have to queue up outside, one in, one out.
Right, it looks like you're back. We're back. Still sound. Yeah, it's all good. I don't know what's happened there, people. Sorry, we're all back. Sorry, guys.
Just a glitch. No, fine, no problem at all. Well, that's about it, yeah, folks. I'll be interested to know how this coil goes, to be honest, because two different types of coil in one coil, that's a bit of a science to get them both kind of heating at the same time, and you know,
it's also going to be a total different sort of restricted vape as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I imagine it's going to be pretty tight, unless this is a really big chunky coil, which looking at that picture, it doesn't look like as narrow as the old ones. It looks quite chunky. So yeah, I think this coil in particular, it might be wider, and if you don't have a bubble glass on it, I think you're going to find that coil is actually, saying that's got a frame around it. See the inside there?
Yeah.
So the coils can't be that huge. That's going to be interesting.
Sorry, I'm now just like staring at the thingy. It does my head in.
We're all good. If not, we'll just jump in chat and just take over chat.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is the end of tech for this week.
That absolutely corking, buddy. Absolutely corking. Like you said, that coil is going to be very interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, you mix mesh and normal kind of Canthor or whatever it's going to be together, and you, like we spoke about with proper calls about this, about ramp up times and resistances and how different metals heat up and that kind of stuff. So yeah,
Craig Campbell, that's another thing. Will one side burn out more than the other side? Now, when the Next Mesh first came out, people who reviewed it will know exactly. We got like the reviewer's first set of it, and a lot of people had a problem with the stainless steel coil, which was the blue one. And
a lot of tanks were leaking, weren't they? And all sorts.
Yeah.
I remember your brother's, he was just dumping the whole whole bottle.
Oh,
in a
yeah.
tanker.
Well, I got 2 of them, so I gave that one to Mark, and then eventually Next Mesh actually went back to him and sent him another version of it where he had no problem with it.
Oh, okay.
He had no problem with it at all. A fake Crown 4, that's what he said. Old Ross was saying. See, there you go. Gaily Bops had it, and hers lasted 8 weeks. So it's a little bit like the intake as well, because that did exactly the same. A lot of the reviewers' first packs that they got, they had trouble with the coils. I got mine, I had no problem with them at all.
Yeah, I never had a problem with mine. Although mine wasn't. Mine was kind of later on retail version. So, but yeah,
He was a
cracking
lovely
tank.
bloke as well. We all spoke to him at Expo. His name was Andy, who was doing the marketing for them. And there was obviously connected to with Tofo. I can never say their name properly. It just sounds like... Do you think their name sounds like something the vegans would eat?
We're talking.
So
I'm never going to think of anything else now. I think we're Tofo.
Yeah.
And their logo's green as well, so it's like all kind of.
It's the vegan eating.
Oh yes.
Sorry if there is any vegans out there. That's down to you. You can do whatever you like.
You'd have seen this potato sandwich I had earlier. It was beautiful.
It was, yeah. What is actually that stuff called? That white stuff?
Rice.
Rice. No, I quite like rice. No, it comes like in a square. What's it called? And they have it all the time.
Oh,
They make it into everything.
I know what you're going. I know what you're trying to. Yeah, damn it.
I can't remember what it's called.
Tofu. What?
Tofu. That's it. Tofu.
Tofu.
1 minute it can be like mince, and then next minute it's bacon. It's like, oh, well, this is really good.
There's a big issue at the minute because all the bugs are getting killed to grow this stuff.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, they're having to kill billions of these bugs that help, nature.
Vaping
grow.
Irish smeg, mate. Who are tofu? Right then, we've got plenty of time, so let's get on with the deals. I didn't even play the flat cap bumper, did I? So we'll play Harley's. Cashty, it's the deals in a week. Down to you, Harley.
I feel like I've let you down a bit this week, so we'll just have to see how it goes. And hopefully you don't want to ask me after. Right, we'll close that one because that's what we're looking at. So straight in, we've got the NS pen. I think we've had this on here before, Vape, but I weren't quite sure, so I chucked it in. It's 650 battery, 1.5 juice, down from 25 quid to 5 quid. Before I move on, I'm just pointing out 3 colours for you to choose. There is 4 available, so I'm not quite sure how many colours actually is available, but I'm not buying 4 to find out. I'll tell you that much.
No, $5.99 is more.
We've got the Pal Stick AIO all-in-one starter kit by Artery. Do you know? I don't think I've ever had an all-in-one kit that does all-in-one. They all seem to be one-sided. This is down from 17 quid to 8 quid. It's got a 750 milliamp hour battery.
It's not bad at all.
Do you know, for some reason, when I picked all these deals earlier, I thought, I need some mouth-to-lung stuff because I ain't got enough. And then it turns out I've just got shitloads of mouth-to-lung stuff. There you go. That's down from 17 quid to 8 quid. And I don't think 17 quid for a device like that's expensive anyway. So for 8 quid, you're laughing, aren't you, really?
Yeah. No, it's not a bad device, isn't it? I think it takes the... is it the HP coils or is it the GX coils, I think?
Oh, I'm not fully sure.
Yeah, I think
I've only reviewed one thing Archer before. I don't think I liked it.
Tony B's signature's not on that one, is it?
No. It was another one that they just put out.
Without his signature, how dare they?
This next one reminded me of Flat Cap. You had some on last week on your tech that had a very similar airflow to this, apart from it was single coil.
Yeah, it's kind of a similar style to the Blotto.
Yeah.
And the Blotto and things like that. The Recurve. Yeah, it's quite a popular airflow. The diesel RTA, Matty NG Vapes is a big fan of the diesel. He absolutely loves it.
I didn't like it. If you do get it, you do need to get the bubble glass. Now, when it come with a 2mm, when I reviewed it, it wouldn't wick properly.
It was the Kylin Mini RTA.
Yeah.
Had this, yeah.
Well, there's only one left in this, and it's in blue. It's a 27mm, tapered down to 25mm. Leak proof. That really pisses me off. Everyone says everything's leak proof these days because half of them aren't. But it's top airflow, so obviously, I guarantee if you fill it up with any liquid cotton in it, it still leaks. Sorry.
The Ocular.
The Ocular RDA by Og Vape, down from 25 quid to 13 quid. Available in stainless steel or rainbow. And I've let you down. I ain't got a deck picture.
You haven't got a deck pic.
There you go. You haven't got a deck pic. Can you send me a deck pic later?
I'll send it you all later, yeah.
Yeah, that's got the same screws as the one that RDA we were looking at earlier. Big, fat, chunky Phillip head screws.
I like the deck on that.
Yeah.
That's going to be simple to build on.
Mm.
Yeah, where's the airflow?
Especially with your... The Double Vape says he thinks the diesel RTA is far too often overlooked.
Yeah, I've heard good things about the diesel.
It's a 24mm diameter, this one, not the diesel. Peak insulator, 10mm wide bore drip tip. There you go.
Yeah, nice. No, nice for beginners, isn't it?
Next one's got to be the deal of the week. Alipod system purge mods down from £70 to £20.
Ooh.
Oosh. Take some of that.
That's a good deal, that, isn't it?
As much as Purge has a good rep, I've heard nothing but bad about that, unfortunately. But I might be wrong. There might be people that enjoy it, but all of the review I've seen of it, they didn't enjoy it.
Could be Darren. I, to be honest, obviously I've not reviewed it. I'm not quite sure, but I know it was very expensive when it first came out.
And don't forget, if you're from Scotland, it's Pudge.
They've actually just done Purge. They've just done a cease and desist on a company in Iraq.
I liked the little chuckle after that.
Yeah, they've done it in Iraq. Some person's like, they've actually gone, yeah, look, you can sell our products, but then they've got the products and then they've gone and cloned them.
Yeah.
So they've stopped them from doing it.
That doesn't happen in China.
Definitely not.
950 milliamp hour battery, 30 watts. I mean, come on, 70 quid to 20 quid. I suppose if it's shit, you'd want it for 5 quid. But
John Best is saying that his didn't come with any pods.
I heard that. You have to buy them separate or something. And Dean says it's not even worth 20 quid.
Well, it does say here that it don't specify any pods. It just says you get a pod kit and an instruction book and a USB cable.
Well, that's absolutely crap,
It
isn't
says it
it?
there. 2mm refill pods, brackets not supplied. Cheeky little Purge mods.
Imagine buying a pod system for 70 quid and not getting any pods with it.
That's terrible.
I'll vape it.
Now I just look like a right wanker, don't I? I said, look,
No.
deal a week.
No,
I'll
but
buy
then
your shit.
have you seen how much the pods are? $12.99.
$12.99 in my days. Well, the thing is though, Harley, you're right. It's Purge, so it's got a high value, like in terms of into your Purge, but
£6 a pod.
Oh,
£6 a pod, and they're built in as well. You don't even get interchangeable coils with.
That's terrible.
Anyway, so moving on from the worst deal of the week. I thought from eSig1 we'd chuck in their juice. Now, there's quite a lot of juices on offer at eSig1, but most of them have got like 1 or 2 flavours left. But I thought, some people like latte and can't find it. And I know a lot of people like lime. And this is down 200ml for £7.64.
That's not bad at all, is it?
So especially if you're buying something else from there, then you're cracking, aren't you?
Is that another, the Heisenberg one there as well? Like, is that on it?
No, we've all sold out apart from the latte and the lime. There were a few that I looked at. Most of them just had one flavour. And I thought, I just want to add some juice in. And I know people like lime, so we'll chuck it on. It is eSig1 brand as well, this one, I believe. Yeah, it is.
Paul, big love, brother.
Now, this one is a mech mod. And I did think, wow, down from 105 quid to 50 quid, cracking. And then I realised it's at 18,650. And I've grown above 18,650 these days on my mech mods. I'm a big boy.
I've heard of RNV designs. The Pyra.
That does look nice, though.
Yeah.
I'm not too keen on the red one.
Yeah, I saw some. There were another mech mod on here down. I know it went on here. It were on Evo, I think. And anyway, it looked really nice. It had down like 80 quid. No, I'll have a look at that, put it on deals. And that's what I'm going to do for the expensive deal. And the only one left was this gun bullet type thing. And it was literally like a shrink wrap of a bullet battery wrap thing. It looked awful. So I left that out. Smollant taggers. See, this is not a massively good saving either. It's down from 25 quid to 18 quid. 200 watt temperature control vape kit. It looks pretty, bro.
Yeah, I like the look of it.
It just sounds like a mate down the pub. All right, taggers.
Yeah. Show around, taggers.
The only downside of that is it comes with a disposable tank. But like I said, 18 quid for a 200 watt mod. Come on.
Can't moan at that. All day banger at work.
Yeah. Taggers.
Taggers in house.
Get the beers in, taggers.
New Vaping has done the same as it did last week. How very dare. I think we're trying to boycott us. New Vaping ain't got all that much that we hadn't had on before or everything else. I did have my eyes on showing you something, but it made me refresh.
That's because it comes up with 15 things to do first. Email, spin the wheel, bloody put in this code, that code, click on this, click on that, and then you've got to put in your address 15 times. Good website, though.
And then they hadn't even got it in stock. God.
Yeah.
Remember, at New Vaping, you can use Little Bro Vapes, Little Bro, I think it is, Little Bro, and it'll give you 20% off.
Wicked.
Or you can wait till after the show and get 25% off of Vaping.
Vapemill, yeah.
So, again, you have to go onto the sales page and click on the promo code. But you've got the RPM 40 pod mod for 14 quid. The one that caught my attention was a topside dual squonk by Dovepo from 70 quid to 50 quid. Like I said, there's not that much on this
That Argus as well, that's pretty good as well. I've heard some good things about that.
Yeah.
They have got some good deals, like the Drag X is still on here for fairly cheap, but it's stuff that I've had on. They don't seem to be changing them. It makes you wonder why they're having them on sale for so long. But the Blotto Mini down from 28 quid to 16 quid. Dead Rabbit V2 RDA.
Acros Vaping said I picked up a Dead Rabbit RDA V2 from there on the deal.
Good RDA. I like it.
$16.99.
And then on to the best website.
Yeah, no, you're right.
So we got the brand new released Nasty Fix disposable pods, 20 milligram, from $4.90 to $2.95. And then I thought I'd chuck in both the free Maxuses. 100 watts, 200 watts. The 100 one is down from 65 to 40. The 200 one is down from 75 to 45. And a juice that is very renowned because it's nice. Riot Squad. Just fat range. There's more than 4 juices in that range, but it's just fat range because we've got several now. And they're down from 11 quid to £6.50. And after the show...
Where can you get that from?
That was vapemill.co.uk. I actually forgot, and I thought, shit, I don't know.
It's only your own website, bro.
Some random website that newly popped up. It's not even launched yet. That's the daft thing. I've got all these sales coming in, and I haven't even launched the damn thing. After this show, at 9 o'clock, you will have a 25% discount if you use Freemen25. I'll bang it in now, and it will be coming up again at the end of the show. That's Freemen25, 25% off, up until midnight tonight.
Do you know what? How well have we done? It's 10-2 people. We've done really well.
Oh,
how do we fit a guest in? I don't even know how we fit a guest in.
We don't talk to him much.
No.
He's the guest. Right, let's get on with it.
We are going to be doing your giveaway in a second. That went really, really well. Some really good deals and some really good tech there. Just again, thank you so much for everybody who's joined us. 120 of you watching. It's just like amazing. We're like really, really big love to all of you. Just to reiterate as well, what a big word as well for Little Bro. All the way over to our Facebook page. Please get yourself over to there. It's the group, 3 Men and a Vape Show. You're going to be able to win. We're doing the giveaway. We're going to draw it next week. You're going to be able to win the 2 flavours from the Rochford project. You're going to get the new chopping with a bit of little bro on the back, pod system. You're also going to get the Maxis 100 and the first t-shirt off the printing line of 3 Men and a Vape Show. So you are going to be our little guinea pig on that one.
Yeah, we haven't even got one.
No. We will sort that. We'll all have to wear them.
Every week.
Every
Wear
week.
uniform.
Every day.
week.
We've got to
Jordy Lee. Right. What should we use as a keyword? I need to set this up.
What's been important this week? It's just COVID every bloody week.
Something I can spell.
Oh, it's going to be mean then. Bacon. Neil Hart says bacon. That's perfect.
That's it. Bacon. That is the word. So everybody, go for it. Bacon. There we go.
Emma, it was vapemill.co.uk.
There we go. So put bacon in, people. To win the Rochford project, stick your names in. And then make sure you don't double up. If you double up, your name's not going to be in this list here. So don't double up. Harley, you've just got these in. What you thinking? You've only tasted the lemon, haven't you?
I've only tasted the lemon curd, and it is a cracking flavour. I haven't had that much. I haven't filled the tank with it. I've just dripped on 4 or 5 times. I've been dripped on during the show as well.
You've never had Rochfords before, have you?
I've never had them before, and do you know what? I'm impressed. There's this thing I was thinking earlier about the expo, because I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, when you walk around an expo, about halfway through, all the flavours just start tasting the same. You get this massive vapour tongue and just this collage of shite. But this, I dripped it on here thinking, a bit of flavour might come through, and it overpowered what I'd been dripping before. You just got this massive, in a nice way, this massive lemon curd rush. And it is lemon curd as well. It's nice for them to call it lemon curd and it be lemon curd. Because people go, it's lemon tart, and you go, no, it's not, it's lemon curd. There's a big difference. But that's called lemon curd, and it is lemon curd. It's lovely. I do like it.
Liz has already commented it, but because she was a winner last week, if she could say in one word what she thinks of the 2 she won, that would be nice. So everyone can know. The
thing with the lemon curd one is you're getting that lemon. It's like what they're sweet, refresh your sweets. But what I've nailed it down to, the sweetness at the bottom of it is without the centre of a locket. It's sort of like got the outer sort of taste. You know that sweetness of a locket. You know, the outer crust bit. And but I've got to admit, my favourite is, and I'm not a dessert lover, the jam tart, and even Louise absolutely loves that. The jam tart is gorgeous. And it gets better, doesn't it?
Yeah, I when I first got them, I just tried them straight away without Nick shot and all that kind of stuff, just banged them out. And when I first tried them, I preferred the jam tart, and I still kind of do, but the lemon curd, after Nick shot and a good steep and a bit of a rest, comes out really nice. I find it comes out a bit creamy as well. It's got like a softness to it, but it's kind of sweet, and then there's a sharpness from the lemon. It's they're both cracking.
Oh, well, I don't add nicotine to my short fills, so I'm gonna have to bang a bit of nicotine in and see what it does.
Matt Hardy, what up and coming reviews of the casters? I've got absolutely loads to do. I've got to catch up. Right, that's it, people. 57 eligible users. I'm going to copy all them again like I did 58 now. Somebody's just done the last bit, I think. Copy.
I'm doing another little close-up.
A little bit of a
show off.
The wheel of randomness.
Yeah, I was telling little bro earlier that I was messing about with my camera for about 3 hours earlier, trying to get my DSLR set up, and it all looked wicked. And I thought, it don't look right. There's something not right. And I realised it weren't focusing properly and defocusing my background because I'm using a green screen. So I just thought, sod this. I'll use my DSLR as I've always used it, and I'll just use my normal webcam. So
it's on. Sorry, buddy. As you can see, everybody, it is on screen. Your name is there. If your name isn't there, that's because you've doubled it up. There we go. Everybody's name is on that screen, the 57. Right then, my favourite bit. So as you can see, your names are going round. I keep trying to press it on OBS. It's on this screen, you fat pillock. Right, press the middle button, and the winner is...
I thought you'd frozen.
I was like, that's it. So the winner is Full Moon. Well done, buddy.
Full moon.
Full
So he's
moon.
got a
Just get
channel
into
on YouTube. Check him
on
out.
the YouTubes. Sings his theme tune on the YouTubes.
He will. I tell you, Full Moon will do a wonderful job of breaking them flavors down. He knows his stuff when it comes to e-liquids, so he'll enjoy them.
Paul Flanger, vaping with Vic's the winner. Well done, buddy. Congratulations. So just send me an email at Little Bro Vapes. I'll send you that. It was close. Little Bro Vapes at Gmail. I should have put the bumper thing up, which I never did. Oh, go on. There we go. Just get in touch with me, and we will sort that out for you. Also, if anybody hasn't got their winnings from Own Boys, I know there's a few people who haven't got them, please just send me another email and I'm going to send you where you need to go and get in touch with them. I know they are trying to sort it out. Flashy, you was close, dude. You was. I quite like this spinny wheel thing.
You can't get more random than that. There can be no argument, surely. Unless you've missed someone's name out, but they're still all automated, so that's...
It was close. Fee was close to it as well.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I quite enjoyed that. I like that one better because they can actually see it, can't they? They can see all the names are in it and it spins round. So, yeah, I like that one.
Oh, there's Full Moon. I was just saying Full Moon didn't say anything. Yeah, he won Full Moon. You're the winner.
He's in America, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. So
Doesn't matter. Whatever happens, mate, don't worry about it. I'll sort that all out. It's not
Okay.
going to cost £1 million to send it over. If I've got to drop old Jay a little bit of money to it, that's no problem, mate. Because the thing is, you can't discriminate over it around the world. We've got people who watch all over, so I'd rather them be able to get them.
Yeah.
It might take a week or so to get them, but yeah.
It'll be fully steeped, that's for sure.
Flashy says he don't like the wheel because he just went. I thought Flashy were going to win, didn't you? Oh, you didn't see it, did you?
Well, I tried to see it, but it's a bit of a delay, isn't it? So,
Yeah.
oh, sorry, Flashy.
He just went past his name and fees. So
Maybe
yeah,
if Flashy was nicer to me, then he might win.
that's it. Yeah, don't be saying stuff like that.
Joking. Flashy knows I'm joking.
Right then, it's that time of the show, people. Say goodbye. Don't forget to get over to Benny Vape's Mixing Show. He's on after us. Make sure you put Hagtash, Fireman, Sam. Jay's in there. Thanks so much, Jay, for being sponsor of the show. He's a lovely bloke, Jay. Really, really nice. And we are loving the flavours.
Yeah.
Right then, we'll say goodbyes. Go on then, Vapemill. Don't forget people as well who's on the replay. Stick it down in the descriptions, down in the comments. Say hello to us.
Hello, replay people. We love you.
Do.
Do.
You have to do it. We should create a law saying Flat Cap has to do it. Whenever he says the word replay, he has to go.
Do.
I tell you what I'm going to do. If I remember, I'm going to do at least 3 do remixes on the Facebook group this week.
Yeah.
Oh, I've already got it in mind. I am making one tomorrow. I don't care about your copyright. I am making. My entire day's been wiped clean. I am going to spend all day making remixes of do.
There you go. And
Just
anyone in
keep
chat, if genuine chat's got any do remixes they want to do, stick them in the Facebook group. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Guys, it's been cracking. I love chatting to you, and I love chatting to you all, you in chat, and all you on replay. If you're watching on replay, don't forget to go down below and drop a comment, and I'll read it out next week. Please don't put any big words in because I'm not. No, seriously, guys, it's been great. Thanks for watching, whether you're live or on replay. Great tech, guys. Great deals, Arlet. Great hosting, and well done. Cheers, guys. It's been great. Love you. Oh, don't forget, vapemill.co.uk, 25% when you use free men 25. That does not include sale items.
Don't forget to see that in. That's all the way up till 12 o'clock tonight, people, on the website. Flat Cap, you sexy buggy.
Thank you, everyone in chat, for joining us. Thank you to the replay people. If you're watching us right now and it's not live, then thank you for joining us. I really do appreciate it. Thanks to the moderators and everyone for being so wonderful, and for the CBWs. A big shout out to Rochford Project. Thank you for supporting us. It's just absolutely amazing. We're still over the moon. Still can't believe it.
Yeah, we got that.
Big well done to Full Moon for the winning, and thanks to you, lovely two, for being just handsome buggers. See you next week.
Big love to everybody in chat. Thank you each week. All this support that we're getting is just like amazing. Thank you so much. Big love to all our spanners again for looking after us. Big shout out to Jay from the Rochford Project. Get yourself over there to his website. Also, make sure you join us next week 8 p.m. We could probably have a guest on next week. So big love to everybody. I don't think I've missed anything out. Oh, big shout out to Matt as well, who's sorting the Facebook page. Get yourself over there to be able to win this lovely bundle. Over 100 quid's worth of stuff you can win. And we will be drawing that next week on the same sort of, the Wheel of Death, we'll call it. So yeah, big love to everybody. Look after yourselves. Nice to see you, Darth Vapor. Look after yourselves, and we will catch you all next week. Big love to the people on the replay as well. Good night, and I'm actually going to play the outro for our show instead of Sav's. Good night. Love you all.
Bye.